In a world built entirely from data, light, and pure logic, something unimaginable has begun. A crack, invisible at first, now spreads like wildfire across the sky of a digital city once flawless and calm. Sparks of corrupted code fall like rain, disrupting harmony, distorting truth, and erasing memories. This is not just a malfunction. This is a war between creation and corruption. The city has no sky, only layers of cascading data and glowing structures pulsing with life. But now, light flickers, buildings glitch. Programs scream silently into the void as their cores collapse. It began with a ripple. Now it's a tidal wave. And somewhere deep inside the code, something has awakened. The digital world is under siege, and no one is coming to save it, unless someone from within dares to rewrite fate. The city hums with a rhythm only machines understand, flowing data towers reaching toward a shimmering sky made of soft blue light. Code rains in elegant streams down translucent walls, feeding the systems of this vibrant world. Below, pathways of light twist through the city like veins, pulsing with movement, information, and life. But then everything halts, one flicker, then another. A ripple tears across the sky, the digital clouds glitching into static. High above, a visible crack appears, jagged and raw, splitting open the firmament like glass under pressure. It glows an ominous violet, leaking fragments of corrupted data. Programs pause, lights dim. Every digital citizen turns skyward, faces twisted in awe, horror, confusion. Suddenly, the sound of tearing data echoes like thunder. A massive tremor shakes the tallest towers. Holograms sputter. A glitch storm whirls through the streets, turning flowing code into unreadable chaos. Fragments of buildings blink in and out of existence. What once was harmony is now a canvas of errors. In the center of it all, a command beacon pulses wildly. Someone orchestrates this downfall. A presence, ancient yet born moments ago, born from abandoned lines of code, rejected updates, forgotten commands. It watches. It waits. The glitch has begun. From the fractured heart of the city, something monstrous takes form. At first, just pixels dancing, then blocks of shifting code, until a massive, grotesque figure rises. A creature of corrupted data, flickering with glitch sparks and static roars. Its limbs are made of shredded protocols, its core a spinning void where logic ceases to exist. It bellows in binary rage. Everything it touches glitches. Windows melt, buildings fragment, and platforms phase into non-existence. Beneath its feet, glowing streets collapse like dominoes, replaced by black voids of raw deletion. Across rooftops, lights form. Weapons materialize from pure code, neon blades, glowing shields, magnetic launchers, summoned by the defenders of the system. Silent figures charge forward, their faces etched with fierce focus, reflections of light shimmering in their eyes. They clash, blades strike pixelated claws, shields absorb corrupted beams, data streams twist midair as forces of order face chaos. Sparks fly, but with each strike, the glitch beast regenerates, learning, adapting, feeding. Then the beast roars, and with it the sky tears wider. The streets are no longer streets. What once was a grid of smooth transitions and flowing light is now a battlefield of collapsing code. Bridges of data fracture beneath weightless bikes racing at impossible speeds. Trails of neon light arc behind each vehicle, painting chaos across a world unraveling. Hoverbikes hum like thunder as defenders weave through falling structures and expanding voids. Behind them, glitch creatures give chase, smaller than their monstrous origin, but fast, erratic, deadly. They leap, crawl, twist midair like viruses with claws. The chase is relentless. One rider is nearly caught as a glitch minion lunges from a collapsing billboard. Another escapes through a collapsing tunnel, bits of corrupted ceiling raining down. Every second, the world becomes more volatile, pixels falling like snow, color leaking from objects, gravity shifting unpredictably. Suddenly, a massive gap opens in the terrain. With no time to stop, the team accelerates, hitting the jump just as the ground vanishes. Midair, their reflections ripple in shards of broken code. They land hard, on the edge of something ancient and hidden, glowing deep within the city's forgotten layers. the core code chamber. A vast chamber opens before them, suspended above a digital abyss that stretches beyond comprehension. The walls are inscribed with glowing glyphs, ancient commands from the first version of the world. At its center floats a radiant sphere, spinning slowly, projecting pure, uncorrupted code into the dark. The defenders step forward, eyes wide. Wind, made of magnetic pulses, whips through the chamber, pulling data strands from their armor. Around the sphere, storms of glitch rage like digital hurricanes, trying to corrupt what's left of stability. With synchronized movement, the defenders raise their tools, now glowing, harmonizing with the chamber's frequency. They circle the core, placing stabilizers, initiating resets, invoking lines of code long erased from the digital language. But the corruption won't let go. Glitch tendrils strike the chamber like lightning. Sparks fly. One stabilizer shatters, throwing a figure back across the floor. Another screams in silence as a virus tries to overwrite their form. But still, they continue inputting commands, rerouting logic, feeding purity into the storm. A final surge, a collective push of light and code. The core pulses white, and then silence. Light slowly returns. The cracks in the sky stitch themselves together, line by glowing line. Buildings reform, recompiled with brilliance and clarity. Color returns to the city vivid, cleaner than before. The air no longer hums with static, but with balance. The defenders stand amidst it all, weary but proud. Around them, the citizens of code emerge, wide-eyed, cautious, hopeful. Data flows once more, this time stronger, smarter, resilient. Floating above the city, the great glitch creature, now no more than a ripple in the code, dissolves, piece by piece, back into harmless fragments. Harmony returns, but not untouched. The scars remain, reminders of how close the digital world came to collapse. Sunlight, or its coded equivalent, bathes the city. The sky clears completely, revealing lines of new protective code etched like stars. Peace is restored, but it is earned. As the camera pans upward, revealing the fully restored skyline. If the world made of code can nearly fall to corruption, what happens when the real world forgets who wrote its own?